Is R. Kelly's legacy tarnished after his conviction? Is R. Kelly's legacy tarnished after his conviction? What y'all think, man? So, Quinn, let's start with you, man. What you think?
Okay, absolutely. I mean, when you have when you have something like that hanging over your head, of course. I mean, he has. I mean, he's made great music. He's a legend. He's an icon. But
Yep.
when you have, you know, can't even say accusations. When you have that just kind of hanging over you, it does tarnish it. You know, we're not going to hear "I Believe I Can Fly" like how he was back in like 96, 97. That was like the biggest song when that came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to play that no more. You're not going to hear that anywhere. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it tarnishes you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I believe, a lot of his music, I think they're banning it, man, on mostly everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So, what you think,
come
man?
for you.
They come for you.
You know, 100%, man. 100%. I agree with Quinn. You know, we all have daughters. I couldn't imagine, you know, being in a situation, a parent of somebody's child, and you got this dude, you know, taking advantage of somebody's youth. Innocence. I just couldn't imagine it, man. And yeah, absolutely tarnishes his legacy. You know, he made some great music, but you know, you'll never see a R. Kelly, you know, reunion tour or something like that. You know, 90s tour. You know, 5 years from now, you'll never see nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk. You know, agree with you both. He's convicted, so he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll never see a reunion. We'll never see him do his greatest hits. He's done. You know what I mean? And the stuff that came out about what he did and everything, that's, you know, against kids or whatever, children, that's horrible. So it's a wrap. Whenever something like that is on you, on your record or on you, whatever, it's no coming back from that. It's a wrap. So his legacy, do we even have a legacy really? Like, you know, after a while, like, are people gonna like, oh yeah, remember R. Kelly and stuff? Like, I mean, I don't really know. Like, when stuff like that is on you, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I still think people, it's not gonna stop most people from listening to his music. I think people that want to listen to his music, they'll find a way. You know what I mean?
I think it's a matter of, can certain people that still rock with him in his music, can they decipher from what he did to him being a musician, right? His music, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard though, right? Because now you know what he was about. You listen to his lyrics, you listen to the music. You know, you listen to Aaliyah's "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" and all, nigga. Yeah, age it's more than a number, bro.
Yeah. You know but you know what though? Even back then, we all knew how old Aaliyah was, though. You know what I mean? They should have seen the red flag back then. You know.
But, so when I was younger, I didn't know like they got married and stuff. You know, when I was coming up,
I knew he got married. So yeah. I feel like that was out there. Yeah, like I feel like that was out there. You know.
Yeah.
But what y'all think about these young girls' parents though that allow, you know, R. Kelly to take advantage of these girls, man? What about the parents? What were they at?
I feel like they're scumbags early. I'm not auctioning off my kids for nobody, to nobody for no price. You know what I mean? So that's on them.
So what I think about it is, from what I've heard, they kind of like let them go with them and do certain stuff, and was no supervision, right? So to me, they're just as guilty as him.
Yeah.
Because if you can allow, you know, we got kids, we got daughters, whatever. So if you can allow your daughter to go with a guy just for a career, just for you to get on, or, you know what I'm saying, for success, that's crazy. You gotta be there with her at all times. You can't just let her go with a superstar or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like, it's no supervision. You let her go. So to me, you're just as guilty.
Of course.
But yeah, like you said, auctioning off, like, you know, in a way that that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So to me, they're just as guilty. So from what I've heard, some of them did that. You know what I'm saying? So real talk. Like coming up, you know, I just thought like so I thought like R. Kelly was like a Jermaine Dupri to like the Brat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Like
just
a mentor.
there to, like a mentor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know, you know, growing up, you know, like, you know, the older I got, I'm like, oh shit, he was really like, you know,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, that was me growing up. When I first heard about all of that. So cause I was like, damn, Aaliyah fine, like, man, like, nah, R. Kelly, nah, she young, like she fine, like she like kind of around my age, a little bit older, but you know,
Like 15,
like
right. I was
30.
yeah, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, man. I was like, R. Kelly is like probably like 25, 30 or something like that. And like he probably like with her aunt or something like that, like that's older. I didn't think it was with her, like, you know what I'm saying? So but that's what it was, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So his legacy, we all agree, is tarnished.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Is he still the king of R&B? You know, R. Kelly was killing them back then with the hits. He was killing them.
Yeah.
Like
Not
you
no
can
more.
say, no, I'm saying like when he was on, you can say he was like,
he was on,
like top whatever, like best R&B musician all time, you know, whatever. So is he still the king of R&B though? What you think, Quinn? Quinn Raps, what you think?
Nah, I mean, his time was already over anyways. So it's not like he was like relevant. It's not like they took him out of the spotlight. You know what I mean? So even he's released music in like the past couple years. It's just nothing really was like you know popping for him. But I feel like it burned out. You know, like when we were in the early 2000s, he was the man. You know what I mean? Like it was hit after hit, and at that time there was no one above him. You know, but now you know I don't even know who was the king of R&B anymore. You know what I mean? Like everything is like blended in now. Like it's like
what's
trap,
his name?
R&B, rap, everything is now. You know what I mean? So
what's the guy named? Jaquise or Jaquise, he the king. Jaquise. Yeah,
I think if anybody, I don't know. I think maybe like Chris Brown might be like the king of like the R&B and shit. I think that's just my opinion. But
yeah, I think
or
Chris
even
Brown
Drake, Drake, the biggest rapper, might even be the king of R&B. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
True.
You know?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
R. Kelly don't fit in that, you know, that mold. Like that's like a whole different generation. You know what I mean? Like he's so far removed from that. There's no way he can even hold that title. You know? So,
yeah, not currently, nah.
Yeah.
So what you think, bro?
Yeah, man. He's not the king anymore, but he definitely was the king. You know, he definitely was holding down the early 90s into the 2000s. You know, never went to an R. Kelly concert, but I can imagine it was crazy because he had hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
After
hit after hit.
He teamed up with Jay-Z, best of both worlds and shit.
Yeah,
you know? So,
that was crazy though. Yeah. I just think yes, he was a king for like you can say up until maybe 2000, maybe like 10 or something. I don't know.
I want to say after that first video circulated, I feel like that's when he kind of died down. But he came back a little bit. I want to say because Trapped in the Closet and all that came after that. But
I was gonna say like the more the years went on, the more the king moniker faded, right?
Yeah.
Because the more we saw the vids, we heard different things.
Yeah.
We saw different things, and I think people like people's opinion about it just kind of changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they started like less listening to his music, buying his stuff because, like you said, he was making stuff, but making music, but nobody was really rocking with it.
Popularity died down.
Yeah,
you know?
I just think the more negativity we heard about him and what he was doing, that kind of stopped.
It didn't help that all his music was like, you know, sexually motivated. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't help at all. So, but I think what the dude went wrong was one, you're a superstar, man. You don't have to be with no little girls, man. You got your choice of women all over the world. And,
I know.
and two, you know, he started making all his music in the 90s. You know, things changed, man. He was probably a better writer for other people than he was for himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you said sexually motivated. I'd say like times 1,000. Like like his lyric, like what he was saying is everything was just like off the
Everything.
chain.
Everything.
Right. Yeah.
But that was fine though. But you know, at some point, man, you got all these allegations going against you. You know, write about something else.
But he was still doing it. He was still talking about the same stuff. He was still like we, you know, people.
Because that was what was working for him. You know what I mean? That's him true. Talking about that's what got him in place.
That's all I know.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Yeah, we can go the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm gonna keep you. I can keep you with the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm gonna treat you. I can keep you with the best. Eating good, shopping sprees. I can keep you with the best. Give you what you want. I can keep you with the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm that nigga.